Welcome to the Sustainable Energy Forum. I'm Iguma Gabriel. This is a series of programs on sustainable energy, and it's brought to you by WWF Uganda, which is the Worldwide Fund for Nature. WWF is a global organization whose mission is to stop the degradation of the planet's environment and create a future where human beings and nature can live together in harmony. Over the past couple of weeks, we visited Kasese and Gomba, and we saw how solar energy is being used to transform people's lives in these areas. In this week's episode, Sally Namugenyi visits Lira. We see how the humble cook stove is becoming a peacemaker in a community torn apart by conflict. Let's follow Sally on this journey to Lira.
If you live in Uganda, then this footage must be familiar. Masses of thatched huts whose images evoke memories we would rather forget. Memories of war, of millions of people displaced from their homes into protective camps that were called IDP camps, internally displaced people's camps. Though the thatched hut is the traditional home in northern Uganda, having thousands of them enclosed in an expansive area, so close together for the sole reason of protecting people with little or nothing to do on the inside, was unprecedented.
Hiding people in these camps caused a social dysfunction at a community and family level. Men out of jobs and no land to till felt disempowered. Many took to alcohol, and the frustrations were often meted out on their wives or partners in verbal fights or worse. Domestic violence rose to a point of common occurrence. We already know that the energy-saving stoves solve the problem of heat loss and save on the amount of firewood and charcoal used. How this is done is what I'm going to find out. I am here at the International Lifeline Fund factory, the makers of the Okelo Kuch stoves. And I'm here to meet Patrick, who is going to be taking me through the way they have these stoves done. And Patrick is already waiting for me. Hello,
Welcome
Patrick.
to the factory.
Thank you.
Good.
I can see it is busy.
The name Okelo Kuch was derived from one of the IDP camps. Way back in 2008, women could come and collect the bricks from our site, and they could go and mud them in their houses. So after they have started using the stove, they realized that the heat retention that they realized from the stove was too much. After cooking, they could put 10 liters of water on the stove. When the charcoal or when the firewood is out, then that heat would bring that 10 liters of 3 liters of water to the boiling point without the firewood. Then after, you could use that for mingling your bread, you could use that for making your tea. Then after you've done that, we also recommend that they bring 10 liters of water and put on top of the stove again. Then that 10 liters of water would bring the water to the warming point, to the point where you can use it for bathing. So when they realize that they are doing that thing frequently, and their husband could come back very late from wherever they could go to drink, then the husband could come and get the food still warm. They serve their husband with warm food, warm water for bathing. Then they came back to our camp where we are distributing the stove. Then they told us the stove has brought peace in their houses. And that's why the name originated.
Okelo Kuch.
Okelo Kuch.
Okay.
And the amount of firewood used in the other stove we are providing is less. So that would mean we are not making people to go and cut down trees for making stove, for making charcoal. Because this stove is losing less charcoal and less firewood.
Okay, so can I start with this to
Yes.
join?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about these stoves. Do you make them for profits or for the? Do you care about the environment?
It's mostly we are caring for the environment. We are making this at a loss. If you cost all this stove alone, the cost is like about 25,000. But we are selling this at 18,000 only. So we are making a loss. We have not even counted the cost of transporting stove to the various vendors. The cost of going to the site for picking clay is not counted on this. So we are making it at a loss. We are very much concerned about our environment. Since 2008, I could say over 30,000 stoves have been gone out, sold there.
Well, we have our Okelokuch stove repaired, and I'm very much sure the customer is going to be very pleased with my work. This is my stove. And thanks to you, Geoffrey, for the great work we did. I am so happy. Well, from here, I'm going to be heading to the distribution center. I'm told today they're going to be distributing. So I want to go and learn more about how these stoves are sold. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
How is business?
Business is fine.
Okay, I can see you're vending the Okelokuch stoves. How do you find selling these energy-saving stoves?
These energy-saving stoves are very, very okay. Actually, I, as the vendor of Okelokuch, I find it very, very good in this area because since the company came to Lira, people have been getting actually very, very good thing in using it. I have customers who have been buying, and they are saying that it has really made them to economize some of the things, more especially the charcoal, and it has reduced the cost of using money. So it is really very precious to them. It has helped them a lot.
Okay, around here I'm seeing you're not only selling Okelokuch stoves, but I'm also seeing these other ordinary stoves. So tell me the difference between the two and how your customers find them.
A customer may come and say that, as you're asking me, that this one, they say that it is not good, but at least I can really convince a customer and say that Okelokuch use less charcoal compared to that one of what? Of that one of ours. Because this one, when you're using, sometimes even if it dampens the house, when you're using it, using the what? The charcoal, you pour it in the stove. When you have the ashes down there, it dampens the house. But this one, when you take it inside, it just makes the house very clean. And secondly, when you're using it, you become more and more and more economical in using some of the things. But this one, take for example, if you're using maybe a sack of charcoal, it takes only a month. But when you're using this one, it takes like 2 months. So Okelokuch is far more better than the other one.
The 3-stone fireplace causes indoor air pollution, leading to eye and respiration infections, while cook stoves are clean and environmentally friendly. They do not produce smoke while in use. The 3-stone fireplace wastes fuel. it uses more than twice as much fuel, while cook stoves save fuel. Cook stoves use 50% less. The 3-stone fireplace produces a lot of smoke, while cook stoves are good for your health. The 3-stone fireplace causes fire hazards and loss to lives and property, whereas cook stoves are safe to use even around children. The 3-stone fireplace causes environmental degradation, while the cook stove keeps the environment safe.
Our
Okelo Kuch stove doesn't cause any accidents because it's modded with the technology that we have a small feeding chamber and 3 air outlets, which are really small and not so open, so you will not get burns from like children crawling around. You will not even get issues of your grass-touched house catching fire. Apoy. There.
Yeah. We'd like to thank you very much for coming to this Sustainable Energy Forum sponsored by WWF, that is Worldwide Fund for Nature. And before we break, we happen today to construct 1 stove in this kitchen. And I would like to invite the owner of this kitchen to tell us how she feels about the constructed stove in our kitchen.
Okay, ko John. Inen wu kele no igum kere. Aya kana dang prachi kere. Ai doi. Ni woturi mati. Ani kere kele jom wona ken ku ko. Tere ko mara mira dong. Pedo ngata tedda. Atere dong ikoma. Awon yecho. Atoto ayu kele ku. Wanga de ko tawni dong neno. Yirmo ne ko wanga John. Mandi do tere ne tiak. Puwa tek. Do it runu kenu. Ko ka bunu gina bi tere yekunu.
All right, the forum has ended really well and everybody is excited. Well, you can see people in the background are so excited about the forum that took place in Angwen village, and they are so ready to switch from the 3-stone stoves to the energy-saving stoves, which is the rural Okelo Kuch stoves. Well, don't forget, it is the Sustainable Energy Forum brought to you by WWF, Worldwide Fund for Nature, and we are still in Angwen village. And I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of Lira as I sign out for you, but let the people enjoy the rest of the program. Well, the Sustainable Energy Forum brought to you by WWF, Worldwide Fund for Nature, and whose mission is to conserve, research and restore the environment. Well, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.